It's Kevin Markman. Welcome back to Relationship Ready. Appreciate you coming back. Today we're going to talk about some of the struggles that we have in relationships with each other, with our friends, in our lives, and the two ways to handle them. Because we do one or two things when we break them down completely. We either overcome or we get accommodations. So we're going to define overcoming, we're going to define accommodations. We're going to talk about some ways that those happen, and then see how we can apply those in our daily lives. Because the more aware you are, the more you can be ready for relationships and ready for the world. So, what is overcoming? How strong, take a moment, how strong do you feel like you are? You've been through a lot of stuff. If you feel strength, then how'd you get there? Well, it's a combination of both overcoming and taking accommodations. Overcoming is being able to work through something yourself, use your self-talk, use your skills to be able to do something different than you did before, to make it over that mountain, to make it through that struggle, to work through those emotions, to get to a place you want to be. Accommodating does the same thing, but that's using your supports. And it's a strength to ask for supports when you need them, not when you don't need them. Because we only need accommodations when we can't do it ourselves, and we need more. So, how does that work? Well, let's say, all right, your relationship with your kids, okay? Your kid doesn't want to go anywhere. They're just at home playing their video games. They're like, I don't want to go. Well, you're in charge as a parent. At least we like to think so. So, you're supposed to make them go. But if you can help build that kid to be able to go, all right, I know it's something I don't want to do, but I got to do it, and they leave, then great. But maybe they'll throw out an excuse like, I'm hungry. An accommodation would be like, all right, have an apple, have some carrots, have some snacks. We're on our way. Eat them in the car. That's an accommodation. But if you can help them be aware, sometimes you got to transition. Sometimes it's difficult to do that. In the same way that we transition in and out of relationships. So how do you overcome ending a relationship, starting a relationship? Using your own inner skills, knowing what your strengths are. Your self-talk, your coping skills, your things you've overcome before that you can pull on and be able to be like, I can do this again. And then when you can't do that, it's recognizing that we all need accommodations. So it's asking for help. Great skill. One we shall all have, because we all have our limits. So when you ask for help, you're asking for an accommodation. You're asking me to give you a little time, talk me through this, support me in it, so that you can move through into the next stage of your relationship, be able to get support in whatever you're trying to get to. Job, career, family, friends, connections. So, what did we talk about today? We talked about two main things. How to overcome things and how to accommodate things. We need people to accommodate. And we need people to support us in overcoming. Because we all have our limits. It's all in stages. We're all at our own pace. But if we listen to ourselves, trust our body, trust what we know we can do, and when we're like, I'm struggling with this, but I know I can get through, we can all get to a place where we're overcoming and ready for the next step. I'm Kevin. See you next time. Relationship Ready.